Everyone knows WD-40 can help fight rust. But what happens when you use it on some of the toughest messes at home? Today, I'm testing WD-40 on several grimy items from the house and garage. Some results were better than I expected, but the final one was the most satisfying to watch, so stay until the end. This laptop has been used for years, and you can see the dirt and stains all over the outside cover. Before using WD-40 here, we need to be careful. Do not spray it directly onto the laptop. I'll spray just a small amount onto a soft cloth first. Then gently wipe the outside surface only. Keep the cloth away from the keyboard screen ports and anything electronic inside. For this test, WD-40 is only being used on the outer shell, not on the internal parts. Always test a small hidden spot first, because WD-40 can leave an oily film on some plastics. A few slow passes are enough to start lifting the stubborn dirt and old stains. You can already see the surface changing. Now look at the difference. The cover looks much cleaner than before, but this is still not the dirtiest item we are testing today. This wall has had old tape glue stuck on it for months. I tried wiping it with water and a cloth, but it barely moved. So let's see what WD-40 can do here. Spray a small amount onto the sticky area and let it sit for a few seconds. Next, use a utility knife very carefully. Keep the blade flat against the surface so we do not dig into the wall. Now wipe the area clean with a cloth. The result is better than I expected. That sticky mark is almost gone. But the next item is much dirtier than this. A bicycle chain can collect a lot of old grease dust and road dirt over time. Once that grime gets between the links, wiping only the outside will not do much. So I'll spray WD-40 evenly along the whole chain. Let it reach each link instead of staying on the surface. Next, slowly turn the pedals so the chain keeps moving and the liquid can work its way through. After a few turns, you can already see the dirty oil starting to break loose. It looks nothing like it did at the beginning. But the next item surprised me even more. Bathroom faucets and sinks collect a lot of soap scum over time. You can see it around the faucet along the edges, and especially in these small corners where a cloth usually cannot reach very well. For this test, I'll spray a small amount of WD-40 onto the dirty area. Let it sit for a few seconds. Then use a brush to work it into those tight spots. While I'm cleaning this, let me know something. Do you clean around the house often? If you do it regularly, comment number 1. If you do not clean very often, comment number 0. I'm curious to see what everyone says. Now, back to the sink. Keep brushing the small corners and the buildup starts to loosen. After that, rinse everything thoroughly with water, so no slippery residue remains. The faucet and sink look much brighter than before. The shine has clearly improved. This next one is the kind of thing that annoys almost everyone. Sticky rubber glue stuck under the sole of a shoe. At first, it feels hard and almost impossible to peel off. So I'll spray a little WD-40 onto the sticky area and let it sit for about 1 minute. Give it time to soften the glue. After that, wipe the area and start peeling gently. You can see the glue has softened and it comes off much easier than before. But WD-40 can also help shine these leather shoes. Do not spray it directly onto the shoe. I'll spray just a small amount onto a soft cloth first. Then rub it evenly over the surface. Work slowly across the leather and keep the layer thin. And look at the difference. The leather looks much brighter and shinier than it did at the beginning. After a long time on the road, the plastic around a mirror can collect a lot of dust and stubborn grime. Sometimes a dry cloth just moves the dirt around without really cleaning it. For this test, I'm not spraying WD-40 directly onto the mirror or the plastic. Instead, spray a small amount onto a soft cloth first. Then, gently wipe the dirty plastic around the mirror. Right away, you can see the surface starting to change. A few more passes, and the old dust and dull spots begin to disappear. Now look at the difference. It looks cleaner, darker, and much better than before. Every time I open this car door, it makes that annoying squeaking sound. It may seem like a small problem, but once you hear it every day, it gets irritating fast. So I'm going to spray a small amount of WD-40 right into the hinge area. Not too much, just enough to reach the moving parts. Now, open and close the door a few times so it can work its way in. Listen to the difference. After only a few movements, the squeak is almost completely gone. This is a quick fix, but for a longer lasting result, a proper hinge lubricant or white lithium grease is better. The headlight has dust road grime and a dull film on the surface. So I'm not going to spray WD-40 directly onto the light. Instead, I'll spray a small amount onto a soft cloth first. Now wipe the surface gently, in small circles. Let the cloth work across the cloudy areas. Right away, you can see the dirt starting to lift off. After a few more passes, the lens begins to look cleaner and much glossier. This is not a full headlight restoration, but for a quick surface cleanup, the difference is easy to see. It will not remove deep oxidation or replace sanding, polishing, or UV protection. Now, look at the before and after. The headlight looks cleaner, brighter, and much more polished than it did at the beginning. After testing WD-40 on all these items, I was surprised by how useful it can be on sticky glue, old grease, dull plastic, and stubborn dirt. But remember, do not spray it directly on everything. Use a cloth first test. A small spot, and be careful around electronics paint and delicate surfaces. If you want me to test WD-40 on another item, leave your idea in the comments. Your suggestion might be in the next video.